Hey guys, it's Battalion Clash Gaming. I'm here to showcase to you guys my Mech Warrior clan. And the reason why we had a perfect war. Um, Even though it's a perfect war, I actually did horrible in this one. It was my teammates that actually did good. But after I 3-star this base on luck, it's a tunnel 10 attack. The enemy pretty much gave up, so I did an early attack on this base, and they were doing good. They were like pretty much even score, like 30 stars, 30 stars, or whatever. And I attacked the space, they pretty much gave up. Pretty rush base as far as walls, but the defense is kind of like decent. It's almost max. Pretty much actually the same, almost the same defense as my Zilema account. Other than air defense, for our clan, that's always our priority to have your air defense. This one right here, I forgot to pop the Queen's ability. I could have got that Tesla. Something's wrong with me yesterday. It's like all my attacks are actually horrible, and this one right here, I didn't see. I didn't know there was a loon in the CC, and lucky enough for me that the Valkyrie was too fast for the loons, and I was able to 3-star this base because of that, and because of the low level walls. My Valkyrie was able to break through the wall like pretty easy. That's one thing you don't want to happen is actually the Valkyrie gets stuck on a wall. But I was fortunate enough that this guy is actually rushes wall. And I was also fortunate that there's only one balloons, and I was able to get that in a like nick of time also. This is a I have a yeah, this is a tunnel 9 on a tunnel 10. I'm using the HGHB on this one right here. If you see this kind of base, it's like pretty easy to get the bowler inside because of this air defense, and then you can use the backside loons. That'll be the other type of attack you can use on this base. You can use a lot of attack on this base because the way the base is set up is actually stupid. It kind of like hinders the troops from going around. Instead of like putting traps between there to make the troops go around, it's not gonna do that. It's probably gonna go inside, like what happened to my troops right there. If you funnel right, pretty much everything that's in the core will get destroyed when you get a bowler and a rage in there. So making the base, you don't want to make a base that looks like this. Okay, we're gonna move on to, yeah, I had to do that. Okay, this one right here is like I haven't seen this attack in a while, but this guy right here, we kind of like went to this route to get on this base. If you are new Town Hall 9 and you want to go the route of continue your dragon attack from a Town Hall 8, you need to upgrade your dragon, your lightning spell, and uh basically your balloons. But this one right here, he's a low level hero. So if you have a low level hero and you do have a uh what do you call this, low level dragon, you can pretty much once you upgrade your clan castle, that's your one of your priority upgrading a town hall, so you can get a hound to cover for your dragon. This one I hear the base is set up dumb because the you know air defense is close to the outside. So as you can see, the dragon is pretty much pummeling its base like really easy. The queen is targeting the lava, and air defense targeting that the hound. And that's also only a level 3 hound. If that was a level 4, it would be even worse. I think this one right here, I'm not sure if he was able to pop that lava because you want the lava to pop, and the loons actually absorb all that traps. Um, Pretty easy base for this type of attack. The base is compact. You don't really have all you need to do is have the dragon like in one building, and pretty much they're gonna funnel themselves in. You don't want the dragon to actually compress in one building. You want bigger because they are strong enough. and they have a lot of HP. If you can like what happened on that one, the balloons absorb all the traps. That's what you wanted to do. This attack by Adam G, this is the one I'm teaching some of the guys with the high troops. You have a better percentage of 3-starring a Tunnel 9, a max Tunnel 9. I've been practicing with him like a couple times, and he's able to actually 3-star my base, which is a max Tunnel 9 at the time, and he had a low level hero at the time too. Had a wall breaker fail. One thing you want to check is like when you're sending a wall breaker, send one first, and then send the other three next. One of the mistakes I've been doing, telling them is like, you gotta watch out for the wizard tower and the mortars because you gotta time it right. So there's a reason why you send, and also the mines. That's why you only send one to actually test it. This one right here was surgically done like really fast. Could have waited on this side right here for the hogs. You do a surgical, you do 3 defense at a time, but you have to wait till the other one is like, kind of move on and move 3 and then move 3. You have to be pretty quick though when you do that because you have to time it right. And this one right here also, he ran out of a heal spell, so he was actually lucky enough, and the skeleton was destroying everything. And he got a giant bomb that actually help out. But he was able to 3-star his base because of the bowlers, the king are still alive, and he still have the queen ability. This attack is actually pretty powerful. You can see you don't really need a max hero on this one. You probably need it. I mean, it will be a lot better if the base is actually maxed out and you can actually test this. You could add more what do you call this? You could add more heal spell if you want to, but I prefer to have a rage because of the bowler. But sometimes I use a heal spell. But majority of the time I use the rage. This one is our Tunnel 8 attack using a Goho. Simple Goho attack. Base is pretty much this is an internet base, so we know what's like how to attack this base. When you're building a base, you don't want a base to actually you get it from the internet. I mean, you see the internet is like you can see it's like it's defending, but that's actually really good. See that one right there? He had a wall breaker fail. You have to time the wall breaker when you send it, or else you have a fail. It's like that's what happened to my attack too. I'll show it to you guys. My Tunnel 8. If the boulders would actually gone inside, they would have wrecked that base. And this is the base I'm familiar with. I usually use Valkyrie on this one right here, but I've been using the dragon and no, this is not the one I failed, but this is like a dragon flower type base, and I've been this type of base is always perfect to use the Valkyrie. Even though if this is max, you would actually destroy this base. See, that's perfect right there. Use a king as the funnel, so the Valkyrie would actually go inside. You don't want the Valkyrie to be going outside, so you use the king and the golem as a funneling, and you have the wizards on the outside. Mm, I think he had a lot of spare time on this attack. That's one thing good about the Valkyrie on Talent 8. It's almost unstoppable. If you deploy your troops right, the Valkyrie, this type of troop composition is actually almost unstoppable if you deploy your troops right. I've seen like so many max Talent 8s get wrecked, even with a level 1 Valkyrie and level 1 Golem. As long as you have that level 5 Valkyrie in your CC and you keep that alive, it's pretty much a done deal. Every type of base I've seen. Yeah, this is the one right here. The darks had to clean. Even though this is max, you can actually easily wreck this base with Valkyrie also. You see how the clan castle is? It's like way in the back, not protecting the air defense. That's one of the pointers that you guys will need to watch out for, that you make sure that you are protecting your air defense. Maybe you would have had a chance if actually you had the clan castle in the middle instead of the town hall. You don't really protect the town hall when you're doing a war because there's just another star. You don't want to get the 3 star, so you always want to protect your air defense and your clan castle. I think that's it for the war recap. I'm gonna show my fail on this one. Do my Town 8 account. I didn't use my second attack because I didn't really need the loot or anything or the stars. The base was all wrecked, pretty much. Over 1 cc. And this is one mistake right here. I didn't actually waited for the elixir storage to go down. I could have put like 2 wizards in there instead of this side. I could have funneled a lot better, basically. Instead of now the boulder started going the outside. And I had a wall breaker fail. That's one thing too, is like you had a wizard tower in there. I wasn't like, paying attention. Like I said, something was wrong with me yesterday, and I pretty much like all my attacks was horrible. And I was glad enough that all my teammates are actually able to pull for me. I guess I was having the 2 wars, 2 different clans. As you can see, I could have actually wrecked the space if all the air defenses had gone down. If the bowler had went inside, pretty much all this air defense would actually have gone down. And I was pretty much deployed the dragon wherever I needed it to. 93%. 93. Anything that's actually, I think, 85% and above, all you need to do is change something in your attack, like a spell or the way you deploy or the timing of your deployment. It's pretty much a done deal. You just have to figure out what you need to change. But anything that's 85% and above, it's basically a 3 star. I hope you guys like the video. Hope you guys like the attacks that I'm showing you guys. Please like and subscribe.